Exercise 5.1, question number 6, page number 196 of Skewness we are solving just now. In the sum what they have given, the monthly consumption of cotton in 1000 rupees of bales, 35 cloth mill is as follows. Using the following information, find skewness and coefficient of skewness by Carl Pearson method and state the type of skewness also. Here the consumption of cotton in 1000 bales is given 0 to 2, 2 to 6. This is unequal class. So we will find out the skewness by the formula 3x bar minus m upon s. This is the mode is not properly defined here, so we will find out by the median 3x bar minus m upon s. Number of mills, frequency is given, that is n is 35. Now we will start with the sum. First step is to find out the CFI. CFI is the total of frequency 3 plus 10, 13, 20, 32, 35. Now finding the mid value is what? 0 plus 2 divided by 2, that is xi. Value for xi, mid value is 0 plus 2 divided by 2. So here we had got 1, 2 plus 6, 8 divided by 2, that is 4, and so on. 9, 16, 21. Now di is what? Xi minus a. A we take from the value xi, assume mean. We have taken here 9. So 1 minus 9. So we have got minus 8. 4 minus 9. So we have got 5 minus 5. 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9. 16 minus 9. Xi minus a we have to do. So here we will get the positive value 7 and here 12. Now find out FIDI. FIDI is what? Multiplication of DI and FI. So minus 8 into 3. So we have got minus 24. Minus 5 into 10. So minus 50. 0. 84. 36. If we make the calculation for this, summation of this, negative value is adjusted again positive, so we have got sigma FIDI as 46. Now finding the value for FIDI square. FIDI square is what? FIDI multiplied by DI. So we have got negative will become positive. 192, 55 is a 250, positive 0, 5, 88, 432. Summation of this, sigma FIDI square is equal to 1462. Now solving for this, sum x bar is equal to a plus FIDI upon n. A assume mean we have taken as 9 plus sigma FIDI is 46 upon n is 35. 9 plus 1.31 is equal to 10.31 bales. X bar is equal to 10.31 thousand bales. Now second step is finding the value for median. Median is what? L plus n by 2 minus CFI upon FI into C. Here n by 2, that is 35 divided by 2 is 17.5 observation. This lies to the class interval of this. CFI, if you find out 17.5, here it lies into this class. So L here will become 6. L here will become 6. N by 2 17.5. CFI, that is cumulative frequency class above to this, is 13 upon frequency opposite to that class is 7 into C. C here class length is, difference between the highest and lowest is 6. So solving this we will get the median value. 6 plus 4.5 into 6 divided by 7 is equal to 6 plus 27 divided by 7 is equal to 6 plus 3.86 is equal to 9.86. Median value we have got 9.86. Now finding the standard deviation. S standard deviation is sigma fi di square upon n minus sigma fi di upon n whole square under root of this. Now fi di square, what we have calculated is 1462 upon n is 35 minus sigma fi di 46 upon n is 35 whole square of this. Solving this, s is equal to 41.77 minus 1.31 whole square under root. 41.77 minus 1.72 under root is equal to 40.04 under root. As we have got here 6.33. Solving this sum, S we have got 6.33. Now applying the formula for Sk, again we have to find out here Sk also. So Sk here will be 3x bar minus m. If we have to find out the j, we will divide it by s, but to find out the Sk, skewness 3x bar minus m is equal to 10.31 minus 9.86. The value for x bar is 10.31 and the value for median is 9.86. So solving this we have got 0.449 is equal to 1.35. The value for Sk, skewness, is 1.35. Now we have to calculate J. J is what? Carl Pearson coefficient of skewness. J is equal to 3x bar minus m upon s is equal to 10.31 minus 9.86 upon s is 6.33. This Sk already we have solved, so we have got the answer 1.35 upon 6.33. So value will for J will be 1.35 upon 6.33 is equal to 0.21. Here the value for J we have got in positive, so it is positive skewness. If we get negative, then we will write the negative skewness. It is positive skewness. Here we have finished exercise 5.1. Last sum you don't have to do as it is having negative values. Students, already we have done the sums of for related to skewness for exercise 5.1. Now I have given the homework for illustration 8 up to 8 we have taken as homework. Now here we have the data is given for the two shares before meeting and after meeting. Number of share transactions, mean of price of shares is given. We have to find out the market price of share by computing the coefficient of skewness. That is, coefficient of skewness we have to find out. This is important as it can be asked in 2 marks. So we will find out the J here, 3x bar minus m upon s according to the value given. Here they have given the value for x bar, mean, median. So we will apply the formula for both before meeting and after meeting, and we will find out the J. Here J is minus 3, J is equal to minus 1.5. So we will write that conclusion of that both the prices, share prices having negative skewness. The coefficient of skewness has decreased after general body meeting. That is, it is from minus 3 to minus 1.5. So it has decreased. So we can say that there is a partial effect of general body meeting. So we have to write the conclusion for this also. Similar way, illustration 9, 10 and 11. Here according to the data we have to find out. Here they have given the mean, mode and standard deviation. So we will apply the formula for coefficient as J is equal to x bar minus MO, that is mode, upon S. We will find out the coefficient by both for cricketer A, cricketer B, and again we will write the conclusion. Here what the conclusion we have got, it is minus 4.2 and 0.77. So we can say the game for cricketer B is more skewed. Here negative sign will be ignored. Here negative sign will be ignored. On the bell we'll find out that ignoring the negative or positive, which is more skewed, the cricketer B game is more skewed. Similarly, illustration 10. Here x bar, m and standard deviation is given for merchant A and merchant B. So we'll apply the formula 3x bar minus m. Direct solving will get the J 0.36 and 0.94. And conclusion we will write that the distribution of A is more close to symmetry. Closer to symmetry is less value. Ignoring the negative value, closer is symmetry is what? Having the less value. So 0.36 is less value. So the sale for merchant A is more closer to symmetry than distribution of B. And here in illustration 11 we have to find out the skew for marks obtained by the student from the data given type. So we will apply the formula according to the 3x bar minus m. Skewness only we have to find out. So 9 we have got, that is positive skewness. Up to illustration 11 you have to solve in your notebook. Students, you have to do the sums already we have solved, and the homework given in your notebook. A date will be given afterwards for submission of your notebook. All the sums should be there in notebook. These sums are important as from the exam point of view. Thank you. In the next lecture, we will start with Bowley's method of skewness.